From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is Wake Up Weather.
Good Wednesday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We are live at 6 a.m. and do we have quite a bit to talk about this morning. We are looking at fog already impacting our morning commute here in the Tennessee Valley. We also have to talk about increasing rain and storm chances, a look at the tropics, as well as a look at increasing rain chances for the weekend forecast as well. So get your caffeine. You probably want it to be a cold caffeine this morning because we are off to a warm start, warmer today compared to yesterday. But like I said, we do have some fog in the area. So let's go ahead and check on our Arctic Air Heating and Air Conditioning Skycam network. Not looking too great in Lawrenceburg or Savannah, even Florence, looking at those low-lying clouds and some fog out there. Hatton in okay shape this morning, and we're just seeing reduced visibility across the area at this time. That will persist for the next hour or so, and we are looking at reduced visibility pretty much area-wide. It is a little bit spotty, but check it out. We see some pretty thick fog into parts of southern middle Tennessee. Not too foggy in Murray County. I just checked the cameras up there. So you folks in Lewis County, Murray County, not in too bad of shape, but a little bit farther south in southern middle Tennessee, especially those counties that hug the state line, looking at potentially even 0 miles of visibility. Here in Lawrenceburg, that checks out certainly on our Arctic Air Skycam network. And we are looking at still reduced visibility into parts of North Alabama and Northeast Mississippi. So just keep that in mind on your morning commute. Give yourself maybe about 5 to 10 extra minutes to make it to your destination safely if you're leaving within the next hour. And low and slow is what I always like to say. Make sure you take it slow on the roads. It is not a race to get to your destination, and use the low beams on your vehicle, and we will make it just fine this morning. So we have morning fog temperatures this morning. We've got a pretty widespread because we're not seeing too much fog up into the northern portion of southern middle Tennessee. Temperatures are a little bit cooler into the upper 50s to lower 60s, but where that fog is a little bit thicker, we are seeing warmer temperatures this morning, mid to upper 60s for southern middle Tennessee, the rest of you folks, I should say. And then we are in the upper 60s to lower 70s in North Alabama and Northeast Mississippi to start off on this Wednesday morning. So quite the temperature spread thanks to that fog, and we are going to see just a little bit of cloud cover this morning. Again, pretty much on account of that fog, but then we're going to see some sunshine too. So it's not going to be too bad of a day for today. We are going to be cranking up the heat, also cranking up the humidity, but not quite yet pumping out the rain chances. That is reserved for tomorrow, and we will talk everything you need to know about tomorrow here in just a moment. But for the rest of this morning, expect that fog to mix on out here within the next hour or so. And then for the rest of the morning, partly cloudy sky, and then we will see just an ebb and flow of cloud cover for the rest of today. So mostly sunny to partly cloudy at times. Temperatures will be warm, if not hot. We will be in the mid to upper 80s, maybe some lower 90s into parts of North Alabama. Otherwise, though, breeze out of the south will be blowing about 10 to 15 miles an hour for today. You notice here by about 2 o'clock, still not really seeing any rain on radar just quite yet. But again, rain chances for today, pretty minimal. We're looking at just maybe a pop-up thunder shower or two. We can leave the reindeer at home for today. However, tomorrow that is going to be a different story. But minimal rain chances for today, about a 10 to 20% chance of a thunder shower popping up randomly in your location. But then for your Thursday morning, showers and storms will be around as tropical moisture starts to move into the Tennessee Valley. I'll talk about the tropics here in just a second, but here is the local impact from some tropical moisture churning out in the Gulf right now. But spotty showers and storms for the morning, filling in a little bit more later into the morning and into the afternoon. Now, Futurecast does have this hugging and favoring the eastern portion of our viewing area. That is a new trend. However, I will continue to say everybody does have chance for scattered to widespread rain and storms all throughout the day. On Thursday, we'll keep you updated on any sort of eastward trend with that. But right now, looking pretty soggy with some heavy rainfall for just about everybody by the time we get to Thursday. So you will need the rain gear as you head out the door for Thursday. Again, scattered to widespread rain and storms expected with that tropical moisture moving through. We are going to see that continue into Thursday night and even into the first part of Friday with scattered thunder showers still around Friday, at least the first part of the day, even into the afternoon. And then we catch a little bit of a break Friday night, but unfortunately we are right back to it heading into Saturday with scattered thunderstorms back in the forecast, and then even more so by Sunday. So unfortunately not a great weekend, looking quite soggy. In fact, Sunday looking even soggier compared to Saturday, looking like maybe even some more heavy rainfall by the time we get to Sunday as well. So we have quite the active week ahead. Be sure you stay weather aware and stay prepared. Download the free Tennessee Valley Weather app, and that is free to download in any app store courtesy of your local neighborhood Quick Mart. You can scan this QR code to download. If you're watching on a smart device, you can take a screenshot of this image right here. Go to your camera, go to your Photos app, a link will pop up, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way and search Tennessee Valley Weather in any app store. You can get our live weather updates. One thing that I love, especially this time of year, is the app will automatically tell you if lightning has been detected within 15 miles of your location. So just be sure to share that location with the app. That will be very beneficial, especially during these summer months with pop-up shower and storm chances and higher rain and storm chances heading into tomorrow as well. You can watch our live weather updates, our regularly scheduled updates, or just check in on radar or the hourly forecast. Again, that is completely free to download. You can download that in any app store if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and peek at the tropics at this time. No named system right now, but we see this cluster starting to get a little bit more organized here in the Gulf off the coast of Texas. So that is what we have going on. We are watching the potential tropical cyclone 1. Could it potentially become tropical storm Arthur? We're going to be watching for that here later on this morning and into the afternoon. We are expecting it to strengthen as it continues to hug the coast of Texas. Not going to really strengthen much. It's really not going to have much time to. It's not going to be over open water for a long period of time by any means, but it will look to become somewhat more of an organized storm system, but then lose its steam, of course, as it comes inland. And then by the time we get to Thursday, that's when those remnants will reach us here in the Tennessee Valley, and that's what is going to bring us that increase in rain and storm chances heading into your Thursday. And here is a look at that. So again, minimal rain chances for today. Overnight, we will start to see those first few showers and storms from that tropical moisture moving in, and then Thursday we're going to increase those rain chances, again scattered to widespread rain and thunderstorms, maybe some heavy rainfall at times, as well as some frequent lightning. We're going to be watching those storms very carefully, but right now not looking like a severe weather threat, maybe a stronger storm or two, but that's pretty much it. We'll watch carefully though, of course. Any tropical system could potentially misbehave, but not really expecting it to. Heading into Friday, we'll see just a little bit of a break Friday night, but then we're right back to it Saturday and Sunday as well. So again, for your morning drive here in the next hour or so, that fog will still be creating some reduced visibility out there. So be very careful over the next hour or so. Give yourself a few extra minutes, and it is not a race to get to your destination this morning. So be sure to plan for that. And then for the rest of the morning, partly cloudy conditions, temperatures in the mid 70s by about 9 a.m. Again, we're going to be hotter and more humid for today as we get that tropical moisture getting a little bit closer to us. Temperatures in the upper 80s pretty much area wide for today. Again, a few spotty showers and storms this afternoon, but I'm really thinking we stay mostly dry. That rain really just going to move in overnight and into your Thursday. But Thursday, you're going to need the rain gear. We are looking scattered to widespread with that thunderstorm activity as early as the morning hour. So just keep that in mind. We stay pretty active with our 7-day forecast. Unfortunately, looking like daily rain and storm chances. That will continue Friday, a brief break Friday night. I think we are going to be dry overnight, but then we're right back to it Saturday. And then, like I said, even more so Sunday into Monday with even higher rain chances, unfortunately. So grab the umbrella. We are going to need it, especially tomorrow. I think we can hold out one more day of leaving the rain gear at home, but unfortunately an active next several days expected here locally. That's a check at your local weather forecast on this Wednesday morning. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. I'll be back at 8 a.m. with your next weather update.
You're watching the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel.